Now, as with the keyword generator tool, in the trends tool, I also integrated the ability to import the free search engine volume data in here as well, because that comes in pretty handy. So obviously we know that the trends data is coming directly from Pinterest, the Pinterest trends section, but I also wanted to have the ability to import the search engine volume data from Google or the search volume IO, exactly the same as we did over in the keywords tool here. So it's the same thing. I'll just quickly show you. So if you click on the search volume button down here, or you can right click and select search volume. So the same idea as I explained before, you can select from Google or Storybase, and you select this little copy button to get the keyword set. And it brings you right over to the keyword planner. And we can just click in the search engine volume, right click and paste. Get started. And then you click this little button here and then select Plan Historical Metrics CSV file. It'll ask us to save it. I'll go ahead and save it to my folder that I've been working on there. And then here I can click on Open Working Folder. This is the file here. The first one, because I sort by date modified. A little cool thing here in Windows, if you don't see date modified, the column here, along up here, if you actually just right click, you can see all the columns you can select. Just make sure that that one's selected. When it's selected, then you can sort by the date modified. I don't know, little tidbit of Windows 10. Now we can come here and we can just drag that in. And now what we have here at the end, we have some extra data. So now we can sort by monthly searches. And then we can come over here, we can see that according to Google, these are the ones that are searched the most in Google. Now, obviously, Google's different than Pinterest. People search differently on Pinterest, but it just gives you an extra data that you can use to harness and figure out exactly what you want to do for your particular research. So just an extra variable for help. Because remember, these search index volumes here, they're just indexes. They're not, like Pinterest is not telling you that there's 25,000 searches this particular day. It's just right now in this particular week, March 5th, 2021, that search engine volume index is 100, meaning people are very interested compared to other searches during that particular week. So it's a comparative thing. But if we're seeing like a huge spike, for example, if we do a huge spike here, this one seems to be spiking dog tattoos, but at Google's telling us right now, we're sure it's spiking on Pinterest, but it's not spiking in Google right now for this particular month. But we got to also remember that the search is coming from Google. They're just saying, this is the monthly searches. So this data is probably a month old. Maybe this was like previous in the month. Like this data here is instant. Like this is right now. This is trending this moment, this week. So another thing we can do, we can actually double click this and we can right click and we can go take a look at the Google trends. Let's see if the Google trends are matching the Pinterest trends. And we can just bring this up and we can do a comparison here. And we can actually see that there is a spike right now coming up in Google trends and also in the Pinterest trends. So this could be dog tattoos, could be a up and coming trending thing going on at this moment. So just an idea of giving you extra data that you can use to basically determine whether or not your niche, uncover some really hot trending niches that are sort of happening right now. And just like before, you can also utilize the search, the Storybase as well. So we can do the same idea with Storybase, putting them in there and then downloading the file, just like I showed in the other video. There's no point in overdoing it again here, but it's just the same way. And that's how you can import free search volume data into the Trends tool.